Hey there, welcome to GemIIToys. Here we are once again with a figure bomb. Yesterday was my very first live stream, and I was just talking with Rob about if Hot Toys releases a figure I'm really excited about, I just have to go live on a whim if I can, and it just so happens today I have the time. So this happened. Ah, this is exciting. This is exciting. Been on Six Skill Cantina, Man of Hot Collectibles lives, talking about this figure for a long time, and here it is. Here we have him. Finally, Luke Skywalker from the Mandalorian is here. So let's take a look at some pics. This is actually how I have him pose. I have the original Return of the Jedi, and pretty much. But this just looks better. It really does. The tunic is black, of course. Yeah, looks really good. Really digging this piece. So this is the regular version, the head sculpt with the shorter hair. That was pretty much. I was expecting. He did have shorter hair, so this must be the part where he's telling Grogu, come with me. It's just great. I just had to do this. I thought, if I don't do it with this figure, which one will I do it with? So, yeah. So this is a DX, and does have the PERS, separate rolling eyeballs, it says here. Yeah, it's a DX, so as usual, that's what you come to expect with DX figures. Here we have him with Grogu. It's not bad, not too bad of a pose. Looks like he's posable. I love the black. Just he doesn't have the brown anymore. Just this whole black look. I love black. So the boots look very similar to the Return of the Jedi version as I'm seeing here. So this is awesome right here. Just everybody, and I don't want to say everybody cried, but I can say I did when we saw this scene. So having this finally in figure form to represent that return of Luke is just so great. Here you have another shot. Yeah, he must be there. That's the spot where he's talking to Mando. Just pretty awesome stuff. He's holding Grogu. Oh, Grogu, actually, the sculpt of Grogu is different. He doesn't have just one arm up like he usually has. Yeah, just the one arm like that. So he's actually. Does he have articulated arms? I wonder. Maybe. And we got R2, but he doesn't come with R2. Yeah. Just talking about that again with Rob yesterday, and he said no R2, and you're right, man. You're absolutely right. So let's take a look at another pic here. Yeah, that's sweet. I just hope, I know this is just me maybe expecting too much, but it would be nice if they upgraded the lightsabers so they're just brighter. This would be a nice figure to do it with. That's for sure. But can't expect that. Here we have another nice shot. This figure's looking great. I'm excited. I'm gonna do these Sun and Lives every once in a while, but I want to be excited about the figure. And like I said, Hot Toys lately has been it's been pretty crazy. They've been dropping some major bombs. We got Cyborg just a few days ago. Before that, with the event that they have going on and everything, it's just I'm regaining my excitement. I mean, I got to be honest with you guys. I was kind of losing my excitement towards spring or something like that. I just wasn't, there's some figures like Boba Fett. Now we got the additional Boba Fett with the throne. I don't get easily excited. I don't want you guys to think, oh, no, I'm just not caught up in the hype. This is really exciting. So let's take a look at another shot here. Here we have one of the when you it's pretty great. It's pretty great. Head sculpt looks good. That looks like a Mark Hamill. That looks more like Mark Hamill than the CGI did in the actual final episode. I like it. And I'll go again, going back to my live yesterday, Rob made some good points in terms of now it looks like this is what we're going to get in the future of Mandalorian season 3 or whatever we see Luke in the future. It looks like they're going the CGI route. So it's going to be Mark Hamill. They're going to make him look younger. They're going to do the technology, the facial technology, that it's getting better by the day. And one guy who's a YouTuber does it really well, and they apparently hired him. So this is what we're pretty much going to see. We're still going to see Luke. It's not going to be played by Sebastian Stan, or I would have liked kind of to see that, but I just hope I have high hopes for this CGI Luke, I guess you want to call it, or rejuvenated Mark Hamill. So it does come with a special edition bonus. I never went much for these editions, holographic, but it does come with Grogu, as you can see here. Maybe can you only put him in that pose, I wonder. And you get some accessories here. Yeah, it looks like we got 6 hands, six additional hands of the robotic one with a glove, and 4 regular. Oh, it comes with a backdrop. Wow, I didn't realize that until now. Actually, it comes with I like that. The armor, which I'm looking forward to getting that figure. And I remember Infinity War Thanos had a backdrop. And I like them. It's great for pictures. Usually can't fit them in a detolf, but hey, Hot Toys gives us that. I'll take it. And then here we have the regular version without the additional bonus. So I think that was it there. So this is the regular, this is a DX figure, as I mentioned. And we also have here, if I can get rid of this here. That's just my face. But let's go here. So here we have the deluxe version. So DX Deluxe comes with the totally force crushed. Yeah, he's not doing that here in this shot, but what's it called? Death Trooper? Gosh, I get a little confused sometimes. But we're gonna get these. We're gonna get an actual non-battle damaged one, and now we have this force. It looks to me like force crushed. Yeah, you can see here. How awesome is that? I think this is needed for me. I'm thinking I might need this, because that scene is epic. That was absolute epicness. So let's see what else we got here with the deluxe version. This was where we saw this shot, I think. No R2. I have an R2. I got the Force Awakens R2. That'll do for now. But maybe Hot Toys is teasing a Mandalorian R2. Why not? Why not? For those who don't have R2, now you can have them. And this is the special edition bonus that I was mentioning before. Little hologram here. Again, don't care too much about that. But yeah, I do like this piece a lot. looks so miserable. And this just represents that scene so well. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. Epic scene, epic figure. I think we already saw these. Yeah, we already went into these. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, we didn't see. No, we didn't see this one. This is pretty nice. Yeah, I love the look. The look of Luke. It's an additional shot. I don't know what the difference between these two is. What is the difference? Just a little more zoomed in, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much going to cover it. What do you guys think? It's crazy, isn't it? Got Max Geek Meekdoom. This is a goat. Goat. Buzz Lightyear, konnichiwa. Yes, I know. This is Japan time. Here we are. You know, enjoying Luke. I had to do this. You know, I had to. Head Drifter, yes, 25. Hey, I think there's something to be excited for. We somehow knew it was going to happen. Yeah. Oh, we never knew to see you releasing. It's great. I take you're just as excited as I am. Yeah. Dark Trooper, thank you. I don't know why I said Death Trooper. That's right, Dark Trooper. I appreciate that. My mind, I'm blown away by Luke Skywalker, so I'm forgetting names of the troopers. There's just so many troopers at this point. But yeah, the Force Crush Dark Trooper does look cool. However, you said you prefer the R2. Yeah. I mean, we were talking about that in the lives. Thought maybe it was a 2-pack, but that didn't happen. So, man, I wish this will not be too expensive. Yeah, well, hopefully, fingers crossed on that. And yeah, I thought so too. The R2 was a part of the set. Yeah. Sounds by what I can see here, you guys would have preferred an R2. I can see where you're coming from. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from. Let me get where was it? The photo with R2. There. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, right? That's, it's R2. Who doesn't love R2? So, well, they did it. I like this. Hey, welcome to the club. Absolutely. This is fantastic. And hey, Sergio. Hey, Dennis. And this is a must-have for me since I missed on Return of the Jedi one with the fat suit. Yeah, that fat suit. I've been tempted to remove it. Never did pull the trigger on that, but it definitely limits articulation. That's for sure. Yep. Let's see. I think no less than 350 USD for the DX. Yeah, well, I'll be honest with you. At this point, my budget, at some point I had to decide what's the max I'm willing to spend on a hot toy, and I set it at $500. But I know it's a lot of money, but I won't go. I decided I'm never going to go over $500, and so far I've gotten close, but I haven't. So yeah. Let's see here. What do we got? As this comes with PERS or SIRS, it's a must-have. This is such a cool feature for Hot Toys photography, indeed. Sometimes, one thing that has bothered me about the PERS, like for example, my Indiana Jones figure, is there's something weird about the eyes, but that's old Hot Toys. That's no longer really. The recent DXs, that the more recent DXs we've seen, I think they really corrected that. They managed to get the purrs and still maintain a really nice look. It doesn't affect the likeness like Indiana Jones. I'm looking at him right now. Is just yeah. It else has purrs. However, my Jokers both have purrs and no issue. I guess it kind of depends on the figure. It's been kind of a hit or miss in the past, but now I think Hot Toys is they got their crap straight, as I want to say. So yeah, I know it looks great. I mean, and it's Luke, the Luke we all wanted, right? I mean, look at this. Yeah, with the Dark Trooper. I wasn't planning to get Moff Gideon, but I'm gonna get him. I just really like the actor. Everything that guy plays, he just crushes it with his delivery of the lines and at this point, Mandalorian, it's just Mandalorian craze. I'm being very selective. For me right now, definites are the two Bobas, one with the throne and the head sculpt, the other one probably single pack. Then we have, of course, this Luke, Ahsoka Tano, Bo-Katan, and maybe a trooper here and there, maybe a dark trooper or just a regular stormtrooper. Yeah, it's crazy. I better, you guys probably know here I'm very limited with space in Japan, so I better figure something out before all these figures dump on us. What is it, a year and a half from now or so? It's crazy, but it's exciting, and I needed that. I personally, I needed a little kick of excitement, and with this summer showcase, again, Cyborg and then this, it's like I wanted to do a video on Cyborg so bad, but yesterday I kind of got it out of my system with my live. But this is like, as soon as this drops, is I gotta talk about this. So all right, what do we have here? Before I get going here, yeah, didn't you repair the Michael Jackson purrs? You said, oh, well, I can't say I repaired them. All I did is adjusted them so he doesn't look all cross-eyed, because yeah, they did break. That's a very good point you bring there, Buzz Lightyear. Sorry if I'm messing up your name, but it's a good point. They did, especially early purrs, like Bruce Lee. I know there's been issues with that figure. The first DX Joker, there is issues with that figure as well. And of course, needless to mention, Michael Jackson. There was the purrs would just break and get all loose. So yeah, I just basically, I don't remember what I even did in the video. That was a year and a half ago, and I just pulled out the whole system and just kind of set them in a certain position. You can still change them, and I don't remember if I put paper or cotton. I don't know. It's been a while, but he looks good now. Yeah, at least he doesn't look all cross-eyed and dorky. So yeah, back in the day, purrs were they're tricky. I don't think anymore. I don't think it's an issue anymore. C3PO should be next. Hot Toys. Yeah, I sure hope they hear you. I sure hope so. And diecast would be nice. C3PO, poor guy. What did he do wrong? Why Hot Toys? There's no love for C3PO. Even the red eyes, TROs, Truss. I'm not sure what you mean there with Truss. Even the red eyes from Truss. Let's see. German for light beer. Leachy, yeah. So you're in Germany, I take. Where are you guys at? It's a good. I like this. I'm experimenting here. Today I decided to improvise. What a great figure to improvise with. Oh, don't say that, Dennis. Dennis, gosh. Yeah. Hey, you like the sequels, more power to you. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Anybody out there, you like the sequels, I'm very happy for you. I mean, I like Force Awakens, and I did, to a certain degree, enjoy some parts of Last Jedi, I must say, but then Rise of do I dare say Skycrapper? To me, I'm sorry. It's just for me. There, everybody's got different tastes. It's like buttholes. But for me, when I walked out of that theater, it was just everything that seemed to build up just was all over the place. Just all over the place. What do we got here? Ireland. Nice. Copper. It's not Cooper because it's not two O's, so Copper. Yeah, in Germany, near Berlin. Nice, nice. And then we have Andre from England. What time is it? It must be there in the morning, right? Because I know my family is in Spain. And let's see here. Yeah, Madrid is like 12, London 11:21. Yeah, well, good morning, Europe. Here in Japan right now, it's 7:21. 11:21, yeah. See that. Yeah. What else we have? I'm only into the 3 classic movies, sequels and prequels. Nah, Mandalorian is pretty good though. Like Rogue One and Solo. Pretty watch. Yeah, I feel pretty much the same way as you do. The classics, I can't stress it enough. I'm a big Empire fan, but as a kid, there's just a special place here for Return of the Jedi. I just watched it so many times. So much. I mean, I remember at the time, this shows my age, but I'm not hiding my age. I'm 42. Um, we had, it was videotapes, and in Spain, it's a little slightly behind in technology. I was living, of course, I was born in Spain. And I was living there until age 17, and it was all I had a recording from TV, and it was like only half. I think it was right at the part where um right at the part before the Ewoks show up. It's when Chewie grabs that thing and they just get grabbed into that sack, and then R2 um cuts it. He says to Han, grab my lightsaber, and then before that, R2 kind of saves the day, and they all drop, and then the Ewoks. And I hit right from that spot until the end, and that's all I had. At the time, we didn't, whatever you had, you had. I had a few movies here and there. I just had that recorded. So, my parents, both artists, so a lot of times I'd spend time by myself at night, especially as a teenager. And I just watched this movie over and over, like literally every night. I had just half of the movie and I just watch it. So, I mean, needless to say, Luke Skywalker, especially in this look, it's pretty much like Return of the Jedi. So, what else we have? Let's see. Switzerland, nice. 12:21 in Switzerland. Sweet, sweet. And kind of dig C3PO with a red light up eyes in the last sequel film. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. When they erased his memory, and they made a big deal about that. And in the trailer, we thought, this is basically erasing the memory of a droid is like killing him, right? Because there's plenty of droids. All that makes a difference in C3PO is the information that he has, because there's many protocol droids, right? So to everybody, that's like killing C3PO. It's like, as if they haven't killed enough characters. No, they're going to kill C3PO. But in the end, it was all kind of a big gag that they had the back. R2 had the backup drive. I thought that was all right. I didn't mind that at all. But yeah, that part was cool. And Babu Freak, I did like Babu Freak. I will say that if there's a Babu Freak, I'm probably gonna get that. So let's see. What are your thoughts on the volume of Hot Toy Star Wars announcements? It's crazy. It's just crazy. It's exciting, but I don't pre-order. I also don't I'm very selective, you know. Figures like this to me are no-brainer. Mando, Boba, like I mentioned. Cyborg to complete my Justice League. But for many of you guys who you really want to grow your collection and you feel you have to get every Mandalorian figure, I feel for you guys. This is wow. Yeah. And there you go. Exactly. Yep. Yep. You couldn't have said it better. I really feel sorry for the hardcore Star Wars fans. All these pre-orders. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's yeah. It's indeed it's tough. It's tough. Better work hard. Work all those extra overtime. I want to say. Here in Japan, they call it Zangyo. It always reminds me of I don't know if any of you guys like Street Fighter, but there's a character called Zangief. So that's why I always it's easy to remember in Japanese. You know, I've been here now 6 years, so I kind of picked up the language. But that's one of those words that I don't forget. That's for sure. So work that Zangyo to get them figures. No, I don't want you guys. You know, you should. No, that's a total joke. I mean, you guys should stick to your priorities. You know, don't work too hard because let's face it, most people out there, if you enjoy your job, excellent. I here in Japan, I work pleasantly. I have a pleasant job. So no worries there, and hope you guys are the same. But you shouldn't work any extra for figures. This should be all just extra money that you have. Disposable income is the word I'm looking for. So yeah. But hey, any of you guys um have the opportunity to make extra money to get figures, hey, I totally get that. C3PO is the only character who had memory the whole story from the start. Yeah. Well, didn't they erased his memory. The first time they erased his memory was episode 3. That way they could kind of justify that he didn't remember anything in the original trilogy. And then R2, he just knows everything. He's just very quiet about it. Yeah, so we have here the color of the robe in the original trilogy is a bit on the brown side. Yeah, that's right. This one is like a charcoal black. Yeah, I like it. I mean, they had to make some tweaks, a little bit difference. Oh, who we got here? Hey, Dante. I had to talk about this, man. It's like, yesterday I did my first live, right? And I briefly mentioned, if Hot Toys drops a bomb, for me, this is a bomb. I mean, obviously. So I had to. It's like, if I don't do it now, I'm never gonna do this. So yeah, when I get really excited and I have time, I need to vent the I need to get it out there. It's like I gotta talk about this. So yeah, woke up to Mando Luke. We've been talking about this how long now? Here he is. It's crazy. Um, the problem is you can't really skip any figures. You might want in hopes to get him cheaper later on. Well, honestly, here I have I don't want to sound like I'm bragging, but there's just in the secondary market, pretty much everything is available. I mean, for sure thing, you have to pay for some figures. You have to pay a little bit more than others. But that's why I'm not too afraid not to pre-order or to miss when they release. And here, people take care of their stuff. It's just so mint in the stores. It's unbelievable. I was just talking about that yesterday. So yeah, I've never had the issues like, oh my gosh, I missed out and I'm never going to be able to get this figure, or it's going to cost way too much. So, knock on wood, if I can find it somewhere right here. Haven't had that issue for me, at least out here. I know you guys in Europe. I've heard stories, especially in Spain. There's a lack. It's hard to get figures out there. So yeah, let's see here. We have Babu freaking 6 scale. Yeah, little tiny thing. Me too. No brainer. I'm pre-ordering DX day one. Yeah, expensive time to be a Mandalorian fan indeed. Yes. There's a similar situation in 2016-17 with Marvel and Civil War line. That was a little before I was, deep into collecting. But yeah, skip the Mark 47 Iron Man. Yeah. Many people must have skipped it because there was such a demand for it, went up in price so much. And then, of course, Hot Toys reissued it. But hey, gave a chance to those people to get the figure and not get, have to sell a kidney to get it on eBay. Thought I could catch it later on, maybe used for a nice price. Yeah. Dante, man, Hot Collectibles. It was about time they announced this. Yeah, this was just so unexpected. Just now, it was expected for a long time, but just right here now, it's Monday night, 7:30 was announced like 4 hours ago. You just never know with Hot Toys, but then they do have this event going on. The summer this summer showcase is wow. It's really I want to be in Hong Kong right now and go there. I know they have the figure in display there. Hey Dante, yeah. Hey Dante. Dante, you're getting highs here. Months it came with the Dark Trooper piece. Yeah, ain't that great? Ain't it great? The Force crushed. I was watching Star Wars Theory, and he was mentioning about Force Crush is it's a Jedi technique that is not allowed. They can't use that power on human beings. I want to say flesh beings is what I guess I want to call it, just so you guys know what I mean. But I guess robots is okay, but that's so epic. So epic. The Force Crush is it just comes to show, after Return of the Jedi, how powerful Luke has gotten. It's a buzz we have here. Let's see. I think Japan is another story. When I watch your store videos, I always see rare figures. I can't get there for the price. Mandarake is also a good place to find figs at good prices and great condition. Yeah. Mandarake, their grading system, they have A, B, C. I've gotten stuff that is C, and I can't see why it's graded C. Sometimes I'll ask the staff, is like, what's wrong with this? There's just nothing. This is mint. It's got all the wrappings, all the stuff that, wrapping the hands, the legs, the head sculpt, everything. But it's C. It's probably because it's got some tiny nick that you can only see with a magnifying glass. So, and then of course B and A conditions, A has got to be like new, and you see a lot of that here. Unopened figures that are from like 2013. There must be quite a few collectors here who, excuse me, don't open the boxes. I'm definitely not one of them. I do keep my boxes, I like them. I feel like if I throw them away, it'll make me feel bad. And of course, if I ever want to move on the figure, just, you don't, if you don't hang on to that box, it's going to depreciate the value. Let's see. Another great place for good Hot Toys deals in Osaka is Jungle. Yeah, you know what? I was going to mention Jungle. That's kind of where I was going. When I first said Mandarake, I was going to go to Jungle next. And I have noticed with them that their grading system is not as strict. So when you get a B or C, that's why I was thinking to get the Selena Kyle uh, Catwoman, even though she's not called Catwoman in that movie, but just so you guys know what I'm talking about. I've been wanting that figure for a while, but it was in C condition. So I definitely need to, I'll maybe go there this week if I have time into town or into the city and check it out. See if it's got the the pleather, you guys know the pleather deteriorating. That's easy to spot. So yeah, and I'm also afraid to get the figure because if it doesn't deteriorate, if it hasn't deteriorated yet, chances are it will. But it was a nice deal for the figure, so I'm very tempted. But they can choke people, but not crush them. Yeah, I know, right? Well, that's Darth Vader. I think Darth Vader, he'd like to break the rules, maybe. I don't know. But that was interesting. I do know, like I said, I watch Star Wars Theory from time to time. I know that guy. That guy lives and breathes Star Wars. So, but that's from what I heard. Yeah, living beings can't force crush them. Perhaps choking is okay. That's a good point. Where do you keep the boxes? Yeah, that's a very good question. I have a divider right over here. I'm not going to show you guys because I have to move the whole thing, but I have a divider and they're just stacked. I try to make them as least noticeable as possible, just so somebody that walks in here and just sees all the boxes all over the place. I only have like a couple boxes peeking. Right now I have Darth Vader, ESP Darth Vader peeking, and Luke. Yeah, I got Luke out there. Yeah. Do you know the armor is coming soon to Toy Sapiens since their official store? I figured they should. You know what I think with Toy Sapiens? I think what's going to happen is they're closing the store in Tokyo. They about a year and a half ago they opened one in Nagoya, where I live, the city, and then in Osaka. But the Tokyo one has been around for a while. So I guess that store was starting to feel a little too small for them. So they're going to reopen a bigger store. And of course, with Toy Sapiens or Sapiens, opening is an event. So I'm hoping that'll be a Star Wars event or, variety would be cool. All Marvel, DC, and Star Wars. And they will have prototypes. And for events, they sell figures, of course. They say I looked at the Toy Sapiens website and they have the armor is Toy Sapiens exclusive, but it's not really exclusive to Toy Sapiens. So, but I know they're going to sell it at one of their events coming up. Probably, I'm hoping soon. So I hope they'll announce that, and I'll just catch one of them Shinkansen rides. That's the bullet train. Get there in an hour and a half, and bang. Exciting. Got my 2-pack Blake Gordon bat signal for almost 280 USD in Jungle. Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah. Nice find. Yeah. All right. That was fun. I'm glad I did this. Like I said, I couldn't hold not doing this, with this announcement. This is pretty cool stuff. So I hope you guys are just as excited. And I think that's pretty much going to wrap it up. So, as I always say, subscribe, like, and comment. Enjoy the path of collecting, and I'll catch you guys next time. What are you looking at? What are you staring at? What do you need?